Alright, welcome back everybody. We are back with another JU meeting. Today we have Asus,
Hello.
yep, and Weathermaster,
Hello.
and myself, Streaker Cookie. Hello. The three of us will be from the JU doing this meeting. The twins couldn't make it, and Park is probably still in traffic, and that's one long car ride. But we also have a guest not from the JU. Shostin, representing the Republic of Shostria, will be joining us for today's meeting.
Hello.
Okay, and with that out of the way, Asus is going to sum up a couple of changes to the JU that we aren't going to discuss here today, but will be changed because we are pretty much in agreement.
Alright, so let's get into the first thing. Very quickly, we're simply gonna declare whether it's illegal on Jeffian lands unless it is approved by the person who owns the land. So, no spawning whether it's a Susk anymore. Just saying that. Just throwing that out there. Second thing, we're gonna change the no pranking law to no political pranking law. So we cannot do, let's say, an invasion or build submarines next to Shostin, or anything similar to that. That would be considered political pranking, but anything else, like building a giant march on top of a tower, would be fine. We would also consider that to be fine and not offensive to the JU. Also, we are gonna request to ally Switzerland, if anyone would like to say something about that.
I'll say a couple things.
Alright.
For the most part, I'd say he's fine. He hasn't really done anything to us. He actually did help me at one point. The whole submarine fiasco. But the only thing that I really don't like about the way he does it, and this isn't like alliance breaking or anything. The only thing I really want to say is that he seems somewhat judgmental of other nations with this whole neutral good, neutral bad thing. That's just something I personally don't agree with. Saying that might make me end up on the neutral bad, but you know what? I think it's a little bit too much. I think if you're neutral with someone, it means you don't have an opinion. You can't be like neutrally good or neutrally bad. Like that's just like, I don't know. I'm just not personally a fan of that, but it doesn't change the fact that I'd still be willing to alliance with Switzerland.
Well, we are doing something similar, and our policies are pretty much exactly the same. We're very close.
Yeah.
So we should probably ally him.
But at least with ours, like, if we say we're neutral, it means we're indifferent. There's no neutral good and neutral bad. That's the thing I really don't like. Is that he kind of, like, publicly displays, like, who he personally likes and who he personally doesn't like, without making it, like, a formal alliance.
I can say, personally, my nation is going to be allying with him. And so I think it is a good idea that EU does that as well. I mean, I'm saying that you guys' nations need to do that, but as a JO, we need to, I think.
I definitely agree with the alliance.
And as I said, he has helped me in this, and I would be more than willing to alliance. However, that's just something that never sat well with me.
Alright, so that's that. Ace, we will send an ally invitation to you. Alright, let's get on to the major point. Well, two major points actually. So, the Oslanons have threatened us and the whole world, the JU specifically, and he has been occupying Hollywood and KK Sippy Island for a while now. And Shostin offered us some help. He sent us some submarines that could possibly help us against the war. So I propose we ally Shostin. How do you guys feel about this?
I'll go with it.
So, Shostin, one important thing, no submarines anymore. Well, offensive submarines, that is.
No, of course. No
Alright.
offensive submarines to allied nations.
So do we agree we are allied now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Agreed.
woohoo, we're allied.
Yay.
So, Shostin, you will help us in the war against the Oslanons officially now?
Officially, yes.
Great. Alright.
Question. Have
yes.
they officially declared war on the JU, or have they threatened to declare war?
They have threatened to declare war, but they have declared war on Hollywood and the KK Sippy Cups.
Okay,
And
so If they declare war on the JU, I will declare war on them.
I would honestly propose we attack them back and we liberate the island and give it back to Hollywood and KK Sippy Cup. That would be my personal
I
thing,
agree with
but-
that. I think that's the right thing to do.
Alright.
I think they deserve their island, and we shouldn't just let some other nation take it away from them.
Yes, indeed. What do you think? Better?
I think we need to send a message to other nations such as the Osman that such violence will not be accepted.
Mm-hmm.
We
Violence
should strike. I
won't
agree.
be accepted. Especially violence against weaker nations that can't protect themselves.
Yes, nations who don't even play.
Or not even nations, just
Just
Play.
random people sitting in the field.
indeed.
That's not
Innocent
fair.
bystanders.
Alright,
Exactly.
so let's get started on the next major point. That is about the Underground Federation. Does anyone maybe want to give a quick summary of what the Underground Federation is?
I'll do it.
Alright, cool.
Step up here and... Alright, so with the Underground Federation, if you go into their shop, they do two things, basically. The first thing they do isn't really doesn't really hurt the JU that much, is that they are a publishing company that sells various books. I think that's really not that bad. It's fine. But the other thing that they do basically hurts the entire server. They are claiming every single build on the server that is underground, meaning exactly what it means, it's below the surface. And they are taxing people for having builds that are underground, regardless of if or if not they were built before the Underground Federation existed. And where do all of these diamonds go? Well, to my understanding, all of these diamonds are going towards the Underground Federation, meaning that this one guy, SmithJ, who owns the Underground Federation, is just getting all the diamonds. That is my understanding of it, and he is taxing any and all builds that are underground. Do you guys want to add anything about just an unbiased opinion about it?
Seems about right.
Okay. Now, I guess it's time I share my opinion about the Underground Federation, and I think they are horrible. As Shawson has stated multiple times, and I 100% agree, it is a scam, and they are trying to steal our diamonds. They do not rightfully deserve those diamonds, and they should be punished for this. What do you guys think?
I would personally denounce them. I wouldn't necessarily go attack them, but if they do take any sanctions against us for not paying them diamonds, we will see. We will look at that as an aggressive act, and I will not tolerate that.
Okay. Weathermaster, do you have anything else to add?
I personally don't see it as something serious. I would brush it off. He taxes me, he taxes me. I was actually speaking to him the other day, breaking the fourth wall. He says it's a joke. He doesn't give a frick. So, I really am just going to take it lightly. It's not anything I'm worried about.
Yeah, I definitely think that unless he actually does something about it, if he just threatens to take our diamonds but doesn't actually do it, it doesn't mean anything. But if he actually does try and take stuff, then that's where it starts to become an issue. And we should be somewhat concerned. But, as you just said, probably won't. Shawson, do you have anything else to add?
I think you summed up my feelings well. It's a scam, and we should be prepared to do something. But if he does not, continue on, if all he does is threaten to take our things, I think we can just simply brush it off for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, other than that, are we considering the Underground Federation its own official, I guess, nation or power?
I wouldn't necessarily look at it as a nation, but I would look at it as something we should consider. So, not a nation just yet, but we should put it up in that Rome anyway.
Yeah, I do agree by technical terms, since they don't have an official area, a base or land that is declared as the land of the Underground Federation.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Smitjay probably has a base somewhere, but I don't think he's officially declared it as the Underground Federation headquarters. But we can't. I don't think we can consider them an official nation.
Mm-hmm. So that should be it, right? Or anything else?
Um, feel like that pretty much covers it.
Alright.
Did we
Yeah.
mention that
Oh.
the twins are now part of the
Oh yeah,
JU?
Estonia is
Yes.
now part of the JU.
Whoops.
I believe we mentioned that, but if not, their banners are clearly there. They're
Alright.
clearly part of the JU.
Also,
I know this is I know this is probably in your constitution or something, but do they get one vote per person or per nation?
they get 1 vote per person.
Got it.
Also,
Yeah,
a
they're
quick,
two different people with different opinions.
also
Yes.
as an ally of the JU, I would like to give you this book. It is a yeah, it pretty much says you can get infinite cactus. Yep.
Excellent. I already had this right from the sale of the island, but
More. Two times infinite cactus.
yes, I can steal more cactus than you even have.
Indeed.
Or not steal. I have the right to own.
It's just wish show.
Now, there's one thing more we should mention. I think that's Weathermaster saying. Or
Yes.
you can go to the front.
All right,
I guess.
Weathermaster.
Oh. So as president of the UEUS, I am building NASA on the server. Now I realize we have Mary has the ISS. So I propose that we need to talk to. I don't know if Mary has his own nation. We need to talk to people like Mary and see with teaming up with the ISS as far as the JU goes. So you want to say anything?
Seems good to me. Also, I would like to mention that Donald Trump is flying around the building.
Oh gosh.
This is a terrible.
How do
Oh,
we, how do we
there's a
react?
zombie up there too.
Oh God.
We killed him.
Alright, so do
They're like-
we ally Mary? Yes.
Yeah. They're like those
let's just-
people. You know.
The
You know
thing
when you're doing
is-
like. Yeah.
Thing is that Mary is technically, he hasn't mentioned in his video, one of his videos yet, but he is technically a member of Speedsterland.
Right. But we're allying
have-
Switzerland, so.
So,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if we ally Speedsterland,
Hmm.
then we're allied with Mary, and then your ISS thing can be, your NASA can come through. So
Alright.
Wonderful.
That should be it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
A couple things I wanted to add. First of
Oh.
all, I believe Mukluk also has a space station.
he
It does.
It's been blown
It
up.
is being attacked by
Oh.
Switzerland.
But isn't there still like? Oh, I guess there's still like remnants and stuff. Are there not?
Yeah. There's just some remnants in orbit.
Okay. Not too much to worry about then.
Alright.
Also, the other thing I wanted to say, you know, when you have like, somebody that's like interviewing someone and they're interviewing like, and there's like a glass window in the background, and then there's like people just like jumping up and down, waiting to get.
Holding
Yes,
signs,
exactly.
like
Well, anyway,
That's
I'm gonna go.
that's
abandon
basically what
room,
Mukluk and Nix are doing right now.
And I am officially gonna add Shostin and Ace as an ally.
nice.
Good.
I want to be there for the ceremonial,
Banner adding.
changing of the wool. Ready when you are.
Alright.
Oh well. Oh, God. Okay, there you go.
So Malcolm's in peace. I guess he can attend the ceremony as well.
Yes.
Uh,
The ribbon cutting ceremony is nice.
boom. The Republic of
Probably gonna say something about Trump Nation.
Shastria.
Technically, Trump's not here. He's Alex
Yay.
Trebek right now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to bribe the JU.
Alright. Let's also go and ally Switzerland.
Well, we have to wait for them to accept first.
Indeed,
Okay.
but in the meantime we can consider them as an ally.
Is there a?
I'm sure.
You can put them as like. Oh wait, no, there is no such thing. Okay. I was about to say you could like put them in like the friendly but not allied category, but
Alright.
because you have an enemy and a war. But
So that should sum up the
That's
entire
fine.
meeting.
Yeah. Well, I'd just like to say, just Shawson, the difference between rival and war is rival is like we generally don't, we're not huge fans of them,
Mhm.
but it's not like we're super aggro against them. Like the Oslanons are still only rivals to us, even though they pose a threat. We're not fully looking to go into war with
Mm-hmm.
them.
Indeed.
Got it. And where did you get this one?
Who is this?
Where did you find this?
That is the nation Sayolo and Naxor are starting up. They are
Oh,
going to
this-
be the Southern
Ah.
Crypts. I've already reserved a spot for them. But anyway,
I
that
see.
should be it for the JU meeting. Yeah,
All right.
was fun.
Wonderful.
All right, thank you for watching.
Glad to be here.